Hey everybody, Blackthorn here. Today's message from the guides. We are using MJ Cullinane's Liminal Forest Oracle deck. I'm going to try and do a couple days of these in a row. People are very accepting of these cards. They tend to get a little better feel for them than the standard Smith-Waite Tarot deck. Oracle tends to have a greater connection to affirmations and emotional content. Whereas I find that tarot tends to be more specific and directive in the moment, tends to have less shades of gray. People don't walk away always feeling as if they have had the best takeaway. So we're going to try today another Liminal Forest Oracle. What message the guys have for us? Perspective. Life really is about perspective, isn't it? Here we have a squirrel who has dared to go to the ground to collect nuts, sustenance. And then other squirrels are up in the trees hiding because they are afraid of the crow, the fox or wolf, even the diminutive porcupine. Porcupines are herbivores, often eating the inner bark of trees. Why would the squirrel be afraid of the porcupine? It's not going to eat it. Well, the squirrel has learned that if it gets too close to the porcupine, it will get pricked by the needles and be hurt badly. Sometimes a porcupine can be representative of an individual who has a lot of hurt or trauma inside and has put a gruff outer exterior on to keep people away. Sometimes we feel like we have to go out of our way to try and help these people. If these people want help, they will let you know. If they do not want help and you try to help them, they will let you know. And sometimes their words hurt. Whether they mean to hurt you or not, sometimes they are. So if you find yourself in the presence of a person who could be considered a porcupine of sorts, be cautious about being overly helpful, otherwise you could get pricked by their needles. Fox or wolf, they are on the prowl at this time. They are out. They will take advantage of you and consume you. The crow. They tend to not eat squirrels. Their squirrels are too large for them. But the crow, actually in this case, it has a fanned tail. So this is actually a raven. This is a raven. Perspective. Listen to the words of others with openness when they approach. You do not have to do everything they tell you. You do not have to welcome them into your heart or into your life. But if it's someone who you work with, or perhaps you have some very casual, occasional conversations with, sometimes us just listening helps this other person out in tremendous ways that you could not possibly imagine. So there we have perspective. Perspective for ourselves comes with respect for others. If someone has something to say, you can listen. Someone looks like they need your help but clearly doesn't, respect that as well. And what's interesting here is when we look at the other squirrels in the tree, there's also golden birds, quite a bit of things here. I think it's important to note that we who are the squirrels in the trees, if we see one among us who we think is in danger, don't be afraid to show your concern. Try hard not to make it sound like you are judging, because then people become defensive and they feel like they're an outcast. Always show love, always show empathy or compassion, but also protect yourself. And you do it at the end of the day, have to look out for your own interest. That's all I'm getting from this today. Blackthorn out for now.